Welcome everybody to the Dobsonian Power Live. Bam! And it did. It did. Okay, today I have this for you right away.
A freaking spaceship.
So this is real footage from 3i Atlas that was captured with you. The first night on the 29th, the first night last year, the first night I tried the telescope, the massive telescope that I'm using now. A 16-inch, it's big enough to watch anything in the sky. It's really massive, man. And this footage was a composition from all those captures during that night. I zoomed in and cleaned the noise, because you know that I like to do it in a raw mode, and it has noise. Let me pick the telescope. This. So in this new house that I have outside, I have not this massive telescope in the house. In the house. No, the noise is not from 3i Atlas. Look, the noise, it's something that is natural when we watch anything in the sky with a camera. There's the camera noise, there's the thermal noise, and there's the noise that is from the pollution, the light pollution, everything that we have in the atmosphere. So noise, it's always there. What you see in the pictures from Hubble, from NASA, from everywhere, the pictures that they show to the public, not the ones they use to do scientific studies, for them, because then they don't show us what matters. But all those pictures come with noise. Then you can process them and say to the software, these softwares do that. I purchased this software to do that. Clean the noise. Clean the noise. And cleaning the noise, it enhances the other features that are kind of blended into the background noise. So the noise, it's not from 3i Atlas. The noise is a natural thing in any picture. As when you meet somebody, a human is a natural thing that you don't have a perfect skin, you have things and whatever. When you see a picture of somebody with a perfect skin, most of the times it's because it's makeup. It has makeup. In this case, I didn't make any makeup, but I cleaned the noise. And it gives these weird pictures. Then we can play with the light. There are other ways to do this and to view. That gives different perspectives. We can see clearly the nucleus here of 3i Atlas. And sometimes we can see the jets. We can see sometimes the brightness in these first pictures, probably because of the moon or something. The brightness changes. But we can see perfectly better with the other view, without this color enhancement. We can see perfectly all that smoke around 3i Atlas. Remember those the footage from ESA, from ExoMars, when 3i Atlas was close to Mars? To me, it was the best footage so far, and it looked like a tumbling, you know, and probably it is, man. Probably, I don't know if this
freaking spaceship
is a probe that is kind of out of control. But then we see the jets with that precision. I'm back in and forth with that. My idea is that this is a probe, an alien probe from an ancient civilization, very advanced. But then I go back and forth between one of two. It's under control, and they use the jets to control, and they use more technology that we can't understand, for instance, to grab energy from the sun. Like some of you said on Stargate, they did something like that. We can only imagine that. That's why we have sci-fi movies, to boost our imagination towards space. Or it's something that it's lost in time, like our Voyager 1 and 2 will be sooner than later. We sent the Voyager 1 and 2 in 1977, the year of the WOW signal, that came exactly from that region where the 3i Atlas came from. That we have a new planet, we'll talk about that as well, a new planet that they discovered. Among many, man. There are many planets out there, and now with better telescopes, we will sooner than later find out many new things in the universe, and most likely that we are not alone. Stargate, yeah. Not the president plan. So we can see clearly, and if it's tumbling, it should be a lost probe, like our Voyagers will be, because we will lose contact. We can't manage and make any remote control of them. So what will happen is that will be space junk flying through the universe. And one day it will cross a planet with aliens. I prefer this view. And we can see, man, this, I don't know you, man, but Chris Green, thank you so much for the super chat.
super shot.
Bam! Give us the quacks. I don't know you, man, but it's still getting weird. And in these pictures, now that they are zoomed and I cropped them as well, in some of them, we can see always the that smoke around it. Erratic. You see here like a circle. Here we can see jets in some of them. Here it has a jet. Here the 3 jets. 1, 2, 3. In some of them, we can see... I should have done this before. I waited too much. This, I didn't know how to do it. I learned how to do it. That's the thing. Jets, jets, jets. And this was a continuous capture. So I picked the files, the pictures he took during that capture, that live stacking, and I zoomed and processed them. You see? Sometimes we can see that smoke or whatever it is. Look, here, here. It's crazy, man. Here again the 3 jets. Sometimes they are visible. The circle as well. Man, I don't know you, but I keep thinking that this is
the freaking spaceship.